Welcome to Amuros in the Kitchen. While in quarantine 2020 and living in Hawaii, we're blessed to have an abundant amount of fish available to us. Today, we're going to make ahi, which is yellowfin tuna, 3 ways. First, we'll prep all our garnishes. We've got the green onion, yellow onion, and garlic. Next step, we're going to open up this beautiful 5-pound ahi, which is also yellowfin tuna, that we purchased today, which was probably just swimming this morning. We're so blessed to have such a beautiful slab of ahi to work with. And so the first thing is you have to make sure you have a really sharp knife. And with clean hands, he is taking the skin off of the ahi and then cutting it to various pieces. So this is actually our first time we've ever made this. So before we started cutting, we decided to make several dishes out of this in different ways. So here we've got the slab he was cutting for the steak. And now we're breaking it down so we can have pieces for the sashimi as well as the poke. And so we'll have several meals from this 5 pounds of ahi. And here the beautiful glistening sashimi being cut into slices with his very sharp knife. And he's washing his hands in between all the different methods of cutting. Next up, we're cubing up the ahi for some fresh poke, and then adding the garnishes that we cut up earlier, the yellow onion, some green onion, some fresh minced garlic. Doesn't that sound good already? We're adding a touch of sesame oil, some vegetable oil, and a bit of Tanioka's poke sauce. We'll mix that all up. That'll be ready to serve. Add a dash of Hawaiian salt and we're ready for plating. Next up, we're ready to sear our ahi. First of all, we're going to season it with some Hawaiian salt and some fresh ground peppers, both sides. Drizzle a little bit olive oil as well as some vegetable oil. Okay, we're ready to put it in a smoking hot cast iron pan with some olive oil and vegetable oil. Got to make sure it is nice and hot so that we can get a good sear. So it's important not to move it until it's got a good sear. And once you've got the sear on one side, it'll self-release and you can flip it and sear the other side. I really like mine raw in the middle, so I just want a good sear on the outside. And there you have it. We've got 2 seared ahis ready for cutting. So Jason's gonna cut it against the grain. And so each piece has got nice sear on top and bottom with a nice raw ahi in the middle. Doesn't that look delicious? Wow, that looks so ono, except it's actually ahi. I can't believe this is the first time we've actually made this. So thankful that we are able to get this ahi at such an affordable price and be able to make this delicious meal at home. And so now we're plating it on a bed of chopped cabbage. We've got the sashimi, the poke, and the seared ahi. Wow. Thankful that I can cook at home with my husband. We are the Amuros in the kitchen. Thanks for joining us. Aloha from Hawaii.